Hello my scrappy friends and welcome back to my channel. Video a day in May, day 23, and it's actually the second video you're getting today. You guys are so lucky. I'm doing a Layouts Rejuvenated layout for you today, and you saw when this was in an album. This photo was in an album just as a 12 by 12 photograph with rounded corners, and I love the photo. This is like one of my most favorite photos of him of all time of ever. I just love it. It is just adorable. But I felt like I wanted to do something with it. So that's how it's in my Layouts Rejuvenated series. I have first chopped the photo down to be 9 by 12. Yes, I chopped it down, and I really, really love how this layout came together in the end. I am playing with the photo play paper little one collection. I've also pulled in a couple of older things from my stash. This cut apart sheet is from Bella Boulevard from 2012. It's from the collection called Baby Boy. I'm just checking. Yeah, Baby Boy, and the page is called Borders. But I thought the blue and the grey worked really well, and obviously the grey says baby, and then the blue says you are wonderful, you are wonderful. I've also pulled in the Crate Paper Little You chipboard, which I love it. It's so cute. I'm surprised that I still have. I'm surprised that I had as many pieces left as I did, but I'm kind of not. These chipboard sheets seem to keep giving and giving. So you'll see here that I'm just removing some of the layers of chipboard. As much as I like dimension, I don't want my pages so thick that I cannot get them into the album. So I'm peeling off most of these. I'm just peeling off the adhesive layer. But you saw with that little cloud that I've actually pulled off more than just the adhesive layer, so that I could layer on top so that it was not super duper thick. So I've got this other speech bubble, which I thought was going to go here, and I play with it for a little while. I'm like, nope, nope. And then I really like it up here. If you haven't seen the Little One collection by Photo Play Paper, it is all black and white. I absolutely love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually using it also to create a Coptic book for some friends that just recently had a baby boy. But back to this layout. So I knew that I could get pretty much any baby boy or whichever colour I wanted to add in ephemera or stickers or whatever to work with this. So I feel really flexible using this collection as well, because I'm not limited to a particular colour palette. I'm able to bring in a few extra pops of, in this case I've done blues, and I really love it. So I've got those chipboard pieces, and then I've got the little star banner. So they were the only things that I was 100% sure I was going to use. I've pulled those out of the ephemera pack, and those two border strips. And so I've played with placement of those. Now, I could not bear to use all of this and have it gone behind my photo. So you see what I just did there? I stuck it on one side, and then I folded it over and tore it off, which got my little brain ticking away. And I might be creating another baby boy layout soon, or baby layout soon. Doesn't have to be boy. I decided I wanted to, because it's fairly monochromatic layout with a few pops, I did want to add a little bit of definition and interest between my layers. So I'm using some grey ink. On all of the paper pieces, I'm using Distress Oxide in Hickory Smoke. And then on the chipboard, because it's that slicker surface, I'm using Archival in Watering Can. And I also use that, I think, on the stickers. But it is grey. Both of them are grey, and they're pretty much the same colour. One's just a permanent ink, one's a Distress Oxide. Using my T-square ruler to make sure this is lined up correctly. Because it's such a big photo, and I really wanted to make sure this was sat straight. So I am taking my time to do that. Now my photo was a tiny bit shorter than 12 inches. So I have had to chop the page down so it's the same. I have done some stitching on those border strips, so on both sides of the grey and then just on one side of the blue. And I'm going to just use my nail and fold it up. Then I realised that I want to stick stuff on top. So you watch me struggle for a minute and I'm like, you idiot. So I just smushed it back down, and I'm going to play with placement here. So you can see here I'm adding my ink. I started with the Distress Oxide and went, this isn't working fantastically well. It's coming straight off. So I switched over to the archival. Now, hot tip, if you pull off the adhesive from these chipboard pieces, don't use your ATG, because I don't know why or how, but the chipboard is super strong or something, and the chipboard gets stuck to the ATG and the glue doesn't get stuck to the chipboard. So learn from my mistakes. I've got this sticker from the 12x12 sticker sheet in the Photo Play paper collection, and I've just popped him up on some, I use the Big Mama tape from Speak Mum Scraps because I'm using that for everything at the moment. I have added some foam tape behind that cloud that's on top, and I do add dimension here and there as well. Adding this banner in, just tucking that in so I'm happy with the placement. I'm going to add a little bit of foam underneath the two banner bits here, and I don't make you watch me glue everything down because it's really not that exciting. And I wanted to add in this sticker, which I just like. I love the cloud, I love the little dangly bits, the little mobile, and it fits just perfectly in here. I love it. So I've added my ink to the edge of that, and I just love it. So I ran out of space on my phone, and you didn't get to see me glue all the bits down, but down the bottom I've added the chipboard onesie on the coat hanger. I've added a love heart from the 12x12 sticker sheet. I've added the rainbow from the 12x12 sticker sheet, and a sticker that says love you so much, I think. Up the top I've added two little word strips. One says sweet dreams and one says worth the wait. And a little star from the chipboard. I've also got the heart on the cloud right at the back. I'm going to add in this other arrow here, and I like the way that kind of nestles into where the dip of the heart is. Now, yes, this layout is titled Squish, and bless his little cotton socks. So he will be 9 later this year, and he still lets me call him Squish. He's started to get a bit particular about it. Doesn't like me doing it in front of other people, and does not like his brother doing it. But I have been given permission to call him Squish and Squishmeister. But this face, this photo, this is where he got the name from. I mean, look at that face. So yes, I was like, I have to call it Squish. I just have to. So Squish it is. And I've done like one line of journaling above it. This face is how you got the name Squish. And I was just like, I showed him, and he didn't complain that it said Squish. I was rather impressed. The letters that I've used to do my title are thickers, and they're called Coastline, and thankfully I had 2 packets because, would you believe it, I ran out of use. So there you go. I of course am adding sequins. I picked out 2 sequin mixes. I have got Dance It Out and Storybook. I'm just using the blue ones and the clear ones. You can see I just scattered them, and then I was like, there's way too many here, so you can see I've just pushed them off to the side, and I'm just going to go through, take my time and stick these all in place. And it's going to jump forward in a sec, and I've got the video of the finished page for you. In fact, actually, so here is the video. I have gone back in and added my journaling, like I said, but I also went in and added some acrylic stars, silver glitter acrylic stars by Studio Calico. There's just 3 of them, and I really like what they add. I've also used the little stars from the thickers. But that is day 23, done and dusted, layouts rejuvenated. I hope you've enjoyed this share, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.